I just finished mixing and rendering this piece by Chopin. I actually uploaded a version a couple of days ago that has video. What happened is, it was a couple of years ago, during the summer of 2023, I want to say, I wanted to learn a classical piece. And long story short, I picked this one up to learn Chopin's Prelude Number 4 from Opus 28. And eventually, I really liked it. I became obsessed with it. And not only that I wanted to learn it, I wanted to be able to perform it really well. And I spent at least a couple of times, a couple of weeks learning it, and then I spent several more weeks practicing to be able to perform it really well. And then I wanted to make a video, do one perfect take, and I somehow, in my mind, that never happened. That perfect take never came, and I never posted anything as a result of all those weeks of practice. And a few days ago, I was going through my files and I found the file that has audio only. It has 5 different takes, and this time when I started listening to it, they all sounded okay. They all sounded fine. None had any glaring mistakes. Then I started digging for video files that would match with these audio takes, but I found only one, and that's the one that ended up being a YouTube video a couple of days ago. But I thought some of my audio takes, which I could match up with video, were better performances. Now, it's not that I wanted to impress someone on YouTube. I wanted to impress myself. I wanted quality of my performance to be as flawless as I could possibly make it. So I wanted the dynamics to be right on. I wanted the flow to be right on. I wanted the tempo to be right on. All of these things are very subjective. Uh, well, some are not. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I wanted all the chord changes to be clean. I wanted the tone of my fingers to be pleasant. I practiced it on the nylon guitar. Long story short, I practiced it on the nylon guitar, but when I was trying to make this video, I was playing it on my steel string gypsy jazz style guitar. And that's the version that ended up on the YouTube video. So I wanted the tone to be nice and pleasant. I mean, everything that goes into good musical performance. And at the time, I wasn't hearing all of that coming together exactly the way I imagined it in my head. But this time, when I heard it, I wasn't nearly as critical as I was a couple of years ago. I actually had a hard time hearing some of they weren't mistakes, but hearing some of the things in my performance that prevented me from posting it back then. I actually had to do like a couple of listen throughs to spot, and now I think I know what it was, but they're fairly minor. If you're if you're casually listening, I don't think you would notice it. Well, somebody can let me know in the comments if you care, and it's fine. You know, critique is fine. Well, I think critique for a musician, critique is absolutely necessary. That's what makes you become a better musician. Like you have to look at the things that you can constantly listen for things that you can do better. I think it's absolute necessity for a musician to to get better, to improve. Now there's a difference between putting yourself down and be critical towards yourself. You also have to separate those two things because yeah, I mean, if you're putting yourself down, then you might as well, eventually that might lead you into not being a musician, period. And I think I know a few people that actually stopped playing music because of it. Could be, I'm not 100% sure, but it could be that that was the reason that they stopped playing music completely. So, yeah, I mean, I guess as far as that, the point is you have to critique yourself, but you can't be putting yourself down. But I critique myself all the time, and sometimes, apparently, at least in this case, I critique myself a little too much. So, but I did like this one particular audio take. I listened to all of them, and I thought this one had. I immediately liked the tempo. The tempo is more relaxed versus the one that I posted as video, and the whole thing seems like it has a better flow to it, and it could be simply because of the tempo. But I did like this audio take better, and I'm gonna post it as on YouTube as audio only, and it'll be interesting actually that sparks some conversation. This video that I'm recording right now, I'm gonna post it at the end of that audio take if I decide to post it at all, because it's already past 7.5 minutes and nobody's gonna be listening to me talking for 7.5 minutes. But I might. So that's the story. That's the story behind my Chopin's Prelude Number 4, which is the most, musically speaking, the most 2 minutes of doom that, or however long it lasts, 2.5 minutes of doom that you'll ever hear in any musical piece. I think that's how I feel. But it's also achingly beautiful, really beautiful. It's actually a very simple melody, but the way it's packed together with the harmony around it makes it really, really incredibly beautiful. So I think that's all I had to say.